Hey, what's up, Keto Nation? I'm Jen, Keto Queen 13. Thanks for checking in. I just want to tell you a little bit about what this channel is going to be. Why 13, you ask? Well, I will fear not, I will tell you. But just a little bit about me. The reason that I'm starting this channel is I suffered for 13 years of a debilitating addiction. It took me to some places. I lost everything, physical possessions. I lost people's respect. Most devastatingly, I lost the love of my life that I was married to and custody of my three very small children. My twins were 3 and my little guy was 6 weeks old when I was, he filed for divorce and for custody. Things are on the path to healing now, thankfully, and you think that that would be enough for me to get my act together, but I was so broken and devastated as a result of this divorce and not seeing my children. I literally almost died 13 times, and that is not an exaggeration. It might actually be an underestimate, but I did count them up, and the 13th time was September 1st of 2018. I was on a wrong side of town, somewhere I shouldn't have been, doing what I was doing, looking for what I was looking for, and I was abducted at gunpoint, forced into a car, tortured, mentally tortured, physically tortured for 3 hours, and I have a guardian angel that works overtime. I don't want to get the bill for that because it's gonna be big, but I escaped out of the car, and I still don't know how, but I escaped out of the car. The male abductor, it was a male and a female, the male abductor chased me down, pistol whipped me, strangled me until I urinated on myself and left me for dead in the street. Well, it didn't leave me, actually. More angels among us. 4 guys, 4 bystanders saved my life. I went unconscious, and I heard voices and things of them fighting him off, and he did get away. He was subsequently arrested 4 days later. Charged with first-degree kidnapping, assault with a firearm, possession of firearm by a felon, and assault serious bodily injury. Anyway, I woke up in the hospital. I had no family there. I was all by myself. They didn't know where I was because I had been on a bender, I guess you could say. And the nurse, for some reason, I thought Ronald Reagan was president. Okay, I'm only 45 years old, but I remember they were asking me who was president, and I thought it was Ronald Reagan. Like, this is to the head trauma that I had. And they said, well, we are preparing you for emergency facial reconstruction surgery. And I knew, I could tell my eye was not secure. My eye was hanging out of my head. I mean, I could. Anyway, in the middle of the night, they called, God bless this doctor, the best maxillofacial plastic surgeon, I can never say it right, in the state of North Carolina. This man is a godsend. Lots of angels in my life, but he pieced me back together, did an amazing job. But I don't have any feeling in this side of my face. It's getting better but he had to put implants into. This is all basically titanium and screws, but he had to go through my eye socket. He had to put staples in my head and went through my upper jaw, but to get all these things in place. So this is basically just reconstructed. Like I said, I don't really have feeling, and it's starting to come back, but that's just the level to what my addiction have brought me. And I'm a member of the fellowship. I participate in the 12 steps. I sponsor people, had sponsored, but I still kept relapsing even though I was sponsoring other people. And I thought, finally, when I was after this whole incident and I went into treatment, and I had overheard about keto. It was kind of just something in passing. One of the girls had said that her sister was an alcoholic and was using keto, and keto was helping her with cravings, and I kind of didn't think too much about it. But then when I got out, and I was really I went to an Oxford house trying to sort of just really get myself back, and I was always trying to stay relatively fit, but I had let myself go and whatnot. But I thought, I'll try keto. I am telling you, there is something magical about ketosis. I can get into the science with you. One of the cool things about getting my life together is I'm just finishing up my certification as an integrative nutrition health coach. So more to come on that. But I could get into the science. There's a lot of information out there about it, but I'm just saying from my personal perspective, ketosis is magical. Body transformation, a given. The energy, mental clarity, and sense of pride and control that you have about knowing what your body is doing at I can tell you what my body is doing at any given moment of the day. We'll get more into that. It's going to be so fun. You guys, I'm telling you, your body is going to be transformed. Your mind will definitely be transformed. If you know somebody, like, subscribe, please share this video. I appreciate your support. This is my 13th step. I thought, the 12 steps, this is why 13 doesn't reappear to my life for many reasons. So I'm going to try to write like a book. I don't want to, I'll probably bite off a lot more than I can chew right now, but 13 is an amazing number. 13, there's something magical about 13. But this is my 13th step. I needed that. I think everybody that maybe's gone through 12 steps, whether it be for food addiction, drug addiction, gambling, I mean, you name it. I think you have to personalize it with that 13th step, whatever you might want to call it. But for me, it was keto and reaching out and just sort of being in control and just really like respecting your body. It probably sounds cliche, but I'm telling you guys, like, you couldn't drag me out of bed before noon. Even when I was sober, I wouldn't get out of bed before noon. And I wake up at like 5 in the morning. I'm like borderline annoyed with it because I do love to sleep, because I think that's like the, eighth wonder of the world God created for us was sleep. But I get up at 5 in the morning. I have boundless energy. I can't even take naps. I try to take naps. I can't take naps. But it's fun. Life is fun. I swear, it's like a veil has been removed. And I'm seeing life like, oh my gosh, life has really been there the whole time. And I haven't seen it. And I mean, it's part of me. Part of it's from being sober. Part of it's from my spiritual life. I'm a Christian. And for the grace of God go I always say Jeremiah 29:11 is my life verse. My mom gave to me at birth. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. And 2 + 9 + 1 + 1, 29:11 is 13, by the way. But anyway, it's my 13th step. So I hope you'll join me on the journey. We're gonna do grocery hauls, we're going to do keto on a budget, we're going to do recipes, we're going to do keto for kids. I'm going to probably add a whole bunch of stuff in there that I can't even think of right now, but we're going to do like a 13-day keto transformation for people who just want to try it out. We're going to do a 13-week more in-depth transformation. You name it. It is going to be so fun, and I really appreciate you guys. It's very scary. This is the first time I've told this story to any number of people. There's only a handful of people that know this, and sharing that photo was really hard for me. So thank you for making it easier for me, and thank you. Remember, hope, peace, love, and transformation to the willing. God bless.